Hey everyone, good morning. This has been an absolutely wonderful morning so far. So I set out from camp and was able to find great gray owl really quick within the first like 10 or 15 minutes. And I've just been with him all morning and it has been fantastic. He's given me some really cool opportunities to photograph. He's actually settled down for the morning. I've backed off a little bit. So he's up here settled down on a stump, and I had to back off because this owl is probably the most tolerant great gray owl I've ever photographed. There was one point he was hunting this morning and I was standing next to a tree and he was a ways off and he flew straight at me and landed right above me. I mean, I could have almost reached up and touched him there, and he didn't even care that I was there. And I started moving to get out from underneath him, and he just looked at me and then looked back hunting, and he didn't even care. And he's done that multiple times where he'll fly so close to me I can feel the wind as he passes coming from his wings. These guys are silent, but he's getting so close I can hear him fly next to me sometimes. It's incredible. By far the most tolerant great gray owl I've ever photographed. So he's just up here napping on this stump right now. I'm gonna leave him be for a little bit. Oh, well, I'm gonna stay back here a little bit and just let him nap. I'm gonna stick with him as long as I can though today and just see what opportunities present themselves. Absolutely incredible though. I am just loving this. What a wonderful morning. I can count on one hand the number of times I've spent the entire day with the same great gray owl. Most of my encounters last anywhere from a couple of minutes to a few hours, but very rarely do I have the pleasure of being with an owl from sunup to sundown. This was one of those days. Last week, during the first part of this adventure, I shared my tried and true method for finding great gray owls. But once you find them, what should you plan for to get the best images? Your experience may differ, but after countless encounters, I found that I prefer a zoom lens when photographing these majestic birds. I've missed so many shots of these guys because I was switching lenses with fixed focal lengths, or I just had too much lens with a prime and couldn't zoom out when the owl flew right past me. Owls can be very tolerant of people at times, but each individual is different, and no matter how comfortable they seem with you, keep your distance and let them approach you if they feel comfortable. All of my best great gray shots are a result of giving them space and then photographing them as they approach me. If you push them or make too much noise or movement around them, especially when they're trying to hunt, they will leave and find a quieter patch of forest, and it'll be that much more difficult to photograph that individual the next time. Give them space, and I promise you'll get better images than you would otherwise. Oh, what an incredible day. So I was with that great gray owl all day today. You know, I checked in with you earlier. He was just napping there on this stump in the forest. He got up maybe like 2.5, 3 hours later, started moving around a little bit more, and then he took another little nap for another hour and a half or so. And then he started hunting again, just flying from spot to spot, and it was magnificent. He gave me some really just incredible opportunities for photos. I'm actually thinking it's the same owl that I photographed before 2 years ago when I passed through this area. The reason I think that is it followed almost the exact same pattern that another owl did that I photographed out here 2 years ago, which led to one of my most favorite pictures that I ever got. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll put links to them in the description below and you can check them out. after this video. He even disappeared in the same patch of trees that I lost him 2 years ago. And they must have an owl hideout in there or something. I just can't find them when they get in this really thick cluster of trees. They just really seem to vanish in there. I've still got maybe like half an hour of flight, and I'm hearing some squirrels kind of freaking out in this direction. So I'm gonna book it that way and see if there's anything else out there. You never know. There could be another owl. I did hear 2 this morning. So let's get going and see what we can find. What an incredible day though. Absolutely amazing. Let's get going. Hey everyone, good morning. Just getting back from a quick morning walk. It's just a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's pretty quiet this morning. There's a few squirrels kicking around like that one you probably just heard, some chipmunks and whatnot. I saw some ravens flying around, but other than that, it's been really quiet. Just a really peaceful, beautiful morning. My time with the great gray owls this year is already coming to an end, but it has just been fun and I have loved every second of it. I want to thank you for following along this week. If you love great gray owls and you've enjoyed this video, I've got a whole playlist of other great gray owl videos that you can check out. Thank you so much for following along. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.